Welcome to the No Cap Sports Show podcast. I am your host, Fredo.
Your co-host, Mo Money.
And your other co-host, Jay Will.
And we got a special guest that's rocking with us tonight.
Kobe Turner.
There it is, the Cobra. Cobra indeed, bro. How y'all feel today, fellas?
Yes,
I'm good,
outstanding. Ready to get to
Damn,
it.
I'm happy to be back, man.
You happy? Oh,
I know, right?
Fuck, it feel like it's been too long, man.
I felt like you was locked up, man. Free Jay Will.
Hey, man.
He just did a bid, didn't he?
I'm fresh
Jay
off, man.
Will is back on the wheels of steel, fellas and ladies and gentlemen. Golly, man. Hey, look here, guys. Kelly locked up. Kelly got 30 years. What y'all think about that?
Things, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man.
Say it. Keep it.
That shit. He
Thank
deserved
you.
that shit.
Hey, he deserved it, but I'm gonna still be bumping his music though.
Oh,
my God.
Devil is alive. The devil is alive, man.
Hey, you know what? It's a whole lot of other rapists and shit y'all be listening to. I'm just gonna keep it real. Hey, you start pulling cards, you're gonna be real surprised.
Pull them. Let me tell you something.
Oh my goodness. Nah, that's not getting no play over here.
Tell him,
check this out. Y'all been know he was with Aaliyah now. Let's not pretend like we didn't know that shit was going on back in the day. And you still listen, you still stepped in the name of love. You still flew like an eagle.
Let me tell you something. I used to step in the name of love. When I found out that dude is a straight pedophile, hell nah, man. He gets no play in any of. I said none of my cars, none at all, bro.
Bro, you saw the tape though. Everybody saw the tape.
I didn't, bro.
I know you heard about that shit.
I heard barbershop talk.
And you still listen to Chocolate Factory after seeing the tape. So what make a difference now?
It's a big difference now, bro. I'm not messing with it. After all this stuff, man. Look here, man. All the stuff, the documentaries and all this stuff, man. I was like, I did not know all of this stuff existed like this, man. And I was like, nah, we can't do this, bro. We can't do this, man. Hey, to each his own, bro.
That's a little crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's a little wild.
Oh, it's a lot
It's
crazy.
It's a little wild.
Yeah, that right there, man. Business though I have girls, man. All that pedophilia shit.
Right.
Man.
That's what I was about to say. Like, I don't got, you know what I'm saying, a little girl, so I can't.
Right.
You know, but I mean, it is a little wild though. Like, he had a cult of like little girls. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man.
He was using his stardom to do whatever he wanted to do with them girls, man.
Yeah.
Like,
my thing is,
but I did see something. My fault, Mo. But I did see something. Somebody said, "Well, if you're gonna arrest R. Kelly, arrest them damn parents too for taking them over."
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Somebody had that.
I agree with that. I agree with. Look at man. I agree with all that, bro. Me personally, I didn't think he got enough time. I would have gave him. Yeah. I'd have gave him.
You would have gave him till he died.
Like, I mean, 30 times 5, man. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, how old is it? Is he like 45, 50?
No, he older than that. Yeah, he's older than that.
50, right? Pushing. If he ain't 50, he pushing it.
I think he's a little older than that. I think he about like anywhere between like about 55 or something like that.
Oh, well, shit, that's life.
He said, "Yeah, that's life." Yeah,
he
man.
55. He 55.
Yeah, that's life, bro.
He ain't getting out to 85. You know what I'm saying? At the worst.
Right. Yeah, bro. That's life, bro.
You got to think Bill Cosby 84 right now, so he gonna get out in that condition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, and you don't live that long behind them walls, bro. Like, you ain't getting the best medical treatment.
Let me ask y'all this before we get into it as well, man. In terms of everything that we have and what's going on in sports, bro. What do you guys look at the BET Awards anymore? I mean, I
didn't even know it was coming on, man. It's too watered down, man.
Kobe, can you hear us?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah. I said, do you look at the BET Awards? You know, do you look at the BET Awards?
Yeah.
No.
I watched it. I don't, but you know, I never know when it's coming on, and everybody said BET Awards was on the other day, so I watched it yesterday.
Right.
And you know, it just doesn't have the same pop to it. I watched it. I was like, it's okay, but I could have spent my night a better way.
Yeah, man. I've never seen so many nominees that wasn't there. I'm not understanding.
Yeah, bro. Like it's like the people that's going up for awards don't even want to be there.
Right. Exactly. And then I looked at the joint, and then I'm like, I mean, poor little Kim, man. I'm like, come on,
God,
come on, man. Kim out there looking like a damn rotisserie chicken out there joint, man. I don't make no damn sense, man.
The thing was, Lil' Kim actually used to be pretty, man.
Yes, she did, man. Hey, Jay, she used to be gorgeous, man. I don't know what the hell happened, man. I mean, I'm like Junior Mafia is rolling over in their damn grave right now, man. This is ridiculous, man. But look here, man.
I'm sorry. You remember when it used to be a debate, man? Hey, who you want to take down, Foxy Brown or Lil' Kim?
Absolutely. You already know. It was the first one. It was Lil' Kim for me, man.
Lil' Kim all day.
Exactly right.
I had to switch that up, Jay.
Yeah, exactly right.
Hey, you called it good because you were about to say some wild.
I did. Let me be quiet. Let me go ahead and retract that back, man. But look here, guys. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. So we got NBA free agency coming up, right?
Yeah.
Within the next couple of days, man. And I just, like I said, I just want to basically get your thoughts about it, man. Because like I said, we got Knicks right now clearing up space to go ahead and potentially sign Jalen Brunson, you know what I'm saying, to a 4-year, $110 million deal, man. What do you guys think about that? And then not only that, bro, what the hell is Dallas thinking? And what type of effect would that have on the Dallas Mavericks? Because there's nobody to pair up. They don't have anybody to pair up with Luka.
Yeah, man. You know what? I'm ready for this free agency to get underway because I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm tired of all the fake ass drama. You know, all the reporting and I get what they're trying to do. You're trying to drum up interest in the league and all that good stuff, man. But when this thing shake out, man, Bradley Beal gonna be back with the Wizards. Mm-hmm. Zach LaVine probably going back to the damn Bulls. He probably I think Kyrie Irving already opted in. Yeah. Jalen Brunson, the reason why he's leaving is because Dallas always does this bullshit. They let Jason Kidd go. They let Steve Nash go. They just got a history of letting go young talent like that. And I think Jalen Brunson is a young talent. Put the money aside because yesterday's price is not today's price. You understand what I mean? If Brad Beal getting 50, that means Jaylen Brown gonna get 25. I'm sorry, it just is what it is. If you was a baller back in the day, you think you better than Jaylen Brown? You was born in the wrong era.
Brunson.
Yeah. It just is what it is. So that's my thought on it, man. I'm just ready for this shit to shake out and see what's gonna happen because I'm tired of all these fake ass reports. Just let it happen.
Yeah, I'm ready for it too, man. I'm ready for it for all these other teams because now we got Westbrook again, so we ain't getting shit yet again all off season. Like, bro, I saw something today where like the shit it pissed me off. I was like, I looked on I think I got on Facebook and the first thing I saw was the Lakers are going to be super suitors in pursuit of Blake Griffin. What? I said,
yeah, go Blake, bro. Go Blake.
Bro, if we sign Blake Griffin, that shit gonna make us worse. Like,
yeah,
you don't better sign somebody like that.
No, you don't.
I'm like, hey, well, it's another summer of signing people like this, so I gotta buckle up. But I did just get a notification right before we went live saying that it's a good chance we could get Buddy Hield this summer. So I don't know what we would give up if we can get Buddy Hield. Hopefully we give up Horton Tucker because I want to get rid of that badass contract. You know what I'm saying? So what's good, Ebony? I know it's been a minute.
Yeah, he's back.
I'm ready for this offseason though, man, because there's a lot of money floating around. A lot of guys finna get paid. It's going to be interesting to see what Brunson get. I seen something though. It say Dallas, for him to stay with Dallas, they would have to offer more money than New York. Like they would have to offer like 125. Yeah. New York only giving 100.
110.
It sounds like he don't want to really be in Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
and
hey, bro, it's a matter of respect. Sometimes in business, it's a matter of respect. You had 2 years to sign this man off of him contract. You know the window opened in January.
Right.
You ain't return this man calls. So at this point, you're gonna have to overpay.
And then like I'm also ready. I'm ready to see where Ayton goes because I feel like he got highly disrespected by the Suns, man.
Yes.
And then I'm ready to see what Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins get.
Woo!
Because I know they're going to give them a crazy bag. I know they're going to get a crazy bag. Don't get me wrong. Jordan Poole deserves some money, But I'm telling y'all, but he gonna get some money where you gonna be like, bro, there's no way he's worth this kind of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a feeling, bro, they gonna give him a wild amount of money, and so is Wiggins. Like Wiggins been in the league for 6 years,
Mm-hmm.
and he 6 years. He didn't even have 8 years, so he didn't even have his best statistical year this year. But because he played good in the finals, he gonna get a crazy bag. Watch, crazy bag.
So Jay will real talk.
But will they be able to keep both?
Yeah.
Well, you know what, man?
That's the word, though. They talking like they can.
Yeah. They don't have a problem. Like I said, their owners that they have, bro, they don't have an issue paying their players. They don't have a problem going over the luxury tax code.
Yeah,
they said they gonna pay both over the luxury tax.
Well, that's a case, in my opinion, of players being worth more to a franchise than they would be anywhere else.
That's a fact.
You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
fact. That's
you
a
feel
fact.
me?
That's kind of like how the Nuggets was with Jamal Murray. They gave him that crazy bag, and I was like, he ain't worth 125, but he might be worth that to Denver. So,
because you look at the way Andrew Wiggins defend, like man, it's at a very high level. Like I mean, he gave Jason Tatum all he can handle.
He really did. What you think, Cole? What you think about, like, we're just talking about NBA free agency? You know, just in general. What you got for us, bro?
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of players out there. I'm looking at Zach LaVine. I want to see where he land at, because wherever he goes, he's going to make somebody a automatic playoff team or a contender. I can see him going to the Miami Heat, because they need a consistent scorer. He go there, and on the other side, with Jimmy Butler, that'll be cold blooded.
With Tyler Hero too.
That's what I'm saying. Where they gonna get money from? Yeah. They got to trade Kyle Lowry.
I think they're gonna trade Tyler Hero.
No, I think Kyle Lowry gotta go.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry gotta go. For sure.
I never thought. I just don't think he fits the Miami Heat culture. He looks out of place there
and out of shape. Yeah, right. Yeah. Because they go through the whole extreme down there, bro. They don't.
It's funny Kobe say that, because if they sign LaVine, you know Miami saying they're gonna go get Jay Crowder back. They'll get rid of PJ Tucker and get Jay Crowder back.
Yeah, because PJ Tucker. Well, they talking about something. They want PJ Tucker, but they don't want him at the. They don't want him at 30 mil. Yeah, not for no 30 mil over 3 years. So
30 mil.
He won 30 mil. So, but he it's alleged that he may be going to Philadelphia. So I don't know what's up there. What you guys think? What should the Wizards do about Brad Beal, guys?
Hey man, I could. Hey, look, as a fan perspective, I like Brad Beal, right? So me as a fan, I'm gonna say the Wizards should keep him, right? He just showed you loyalty. He ain't left nowhere. But then when I'm thinking the business side of it, bro, like
I got you thinking now, bro.
Bro, you gonna give this man $50 million a year for 5 years when you could just trade him, get some trade value. You know what I'm saying? Like while he got trade value, you haven't paid him yet, right? Yeah. You haven't gave him an extension. So before you pay him, why not shop him around and see what you can get for him? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I agree.
You know, like,
I agree.
And before, or let's say you sign him and like, let's say he get hurt. Now you're going to lose all trade value. He already getting up in age. Right. He ain't won nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. He a killer, but he ain't won nothing yet. Right. Now you talking about an injury on a guy that's probably not even the top 10, not even the top 10, 15 guy in the league with an injury. He getting up in age. Then you're going to mess around and pay him and he going to have a crazy contract. You're going to be stuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
And he just said, what else do we have?
So the problem is, Jay, I agree with everything you said. And we got to first off acknowledge that Washington has already misplayed their hand. You stuck now. Mm-hmm. You got to kind of re-sign him because his value is not going to be – well, first of all, he's going to dictate to you where he's going to go. That's first and foremost. Yeah. When you had his rights and you could get the best for him, because the best might be the Sacramento Kings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's off the table now because he's not going there. So you got to keep him now and then hope that he comes back and plays at a level where he was before, just so you can trade him again. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to go down that route, if not, you got to sell tickets, bro. This is the business of the NBA. And if they get rid of Bradley Beal, I'm telling you right now, bro, Fred, you gonna be the only one in the stands, bro. Ain't nobody else going up there, bro. Ain't nobody going to watch them G League players, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
What you think, Cole? What you think, Cole?
Yeah, you can't get rid of Bradley Beal. I mean, you just don't get rid of a superstar unless you definitely gonna get a superstar back. I mean, if I was Bradley Beal, I would want to leave,
right,
and go somewhere and be a contender. But for the Wizards, I'm trying to lock them down because every team you got to start. It's hard to get a superstar on your team, so that he has to be the building block to add some pieces around him. And to something that Mo said earlier, I agree that they should have never got rid of Russell Westbrook because their tandem worked well together. They was playing some good ball. They were a playoff contention team. And now you just hope in the next several years you get lucky and land that third piece. You know, if I was them, I would have tried to make a move and add Kuzma with those two already there. And now you have Bradley Beal, Russell Westbrook, and Kuzma.
And Porzingis, right?
They get rid of Yeah.
You could have added Porzingis, yeah. I mean, my thing about Russell Westbrook, bro, and I know we're gonna talk about him later, but he's not for every team. He's not for every situation. But he was for Washington, bro. He was for Washington. They worked well.
With him, with him, it depends on the other star, the type of game the other star had. Right. Like Bradley Beal had the perfect game. It complemented Russell Westbrook brand of play. Just like Kevin Durant. He played great with Kevin Durant because his Kevin Durant game complemented Russell Westbrook. It was a big adjustment for him to play with LeBron because they two ball dominant players. They play similar as far as their facilitating and attacking and scoring downhill. So I know that was a big adjustment for him. And at the end of the day, I think he gets too much of the rap for the team's failure because to me, I mean, he always turned the ball over, but you look up, he averaged 18, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists.
Yeah.
Hey, Kobe, this the problem, bro. When you getting paid $47 million, you got to give me more than 18 points a game, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to give me more than 18, bro. And as a Lakers fan, bro, I can speak to this. I watched a lot of them 10-30 games, and they was disappointing the hell out of me at the beginning of the season. It's not the result; it's how he played during the game. Situational awareness, bro. We missing layups in the NBA, bro. We missing layups. You know what I'm saying? I can understand the shooting percentage. He never really could shoot that well. That's not his game. You know what I'm saying? But you cannot miss layups. You can't. I'm sorry.
And turning the ball over at a high rate. Bro, he does not value the ball whatsoever.
I'm telling you, what's my last point? I'm gonna let y'all go, but man, I seen a game. It was about 3 or 4 games in a row when my man had 6 turnovers at the half, bro. 6 turnovers at the half, bro. Like, that's a game for some people. Man, Luka Doncic probably went 2 or 3 games and ain't turned the ball over 6 times.
Right.
His confidence was shot.
Yeah, it was. And I mean, I don't know if some of that was coaching, the bright lights.
It was everything. It was he was listening to the media. I think the media was getting to him. You in LA, all you gonna hear. The Lakers already gonna be talked about whether they good or bad anyway. And now you're on that team and you're playing bad. Like, bro, you're gonna be on TV every day. But remember I told y'all last year in the preseason. Remember I watched the Lakers play and I told y'all, I said I saw Westbrook had like 15 turnovers in a preseason game. And I said the preseason is the time when you work on your craft, whatever you weak at, that's the time to work. And remember I told y'all it wasn't looking good, bro, and it did not look good at all.
Yeah,
at all, bro. Like,
I told you guys when it was first announced that he was traded to the Lakers, you know what I'm saying, for the package that the Wizards received. I told you from the start it's not going to work. Right. That's not going to work. You got 2 ball dominant players. I've never seen LeBron play off the ball. Probably a little bit with Kyrie, but mostly he played on. You know what I'm saying? He played on ball, right? He played, But in terms of Westbrook, I've never seen him play off ball at all. Look, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. I never was a fan of his, even at OKC, man. I would have rather them trade him and kept James Harden. Bottom line, or had Reggie Jackson start. he was not my prototypical point guard that I was looking for. I thought they should have made that. I thought that's where OKC made a mistake at right then and there. That's it. They pretty much leveraged their future on him, and it backfired at the end of the day. But it is what it is, guys. So let me ask you guys this: what sign and trade scenarios would you see for Brad Beal if the Wizards was to entertain that? Like I'm hearing Boston, with a package for Jaylen Brown, just from a rumor standpoint, guys. I'm hearing Philadelphia, you know what I'm saying, for Tyrese Maxey and Thibault and a draft pick. What would you know what I'm saying? What would a package look like if you was to make that type of trade?
So first of all, I don't know what the Wizards are trying to do. I'm not a fan, so I don't. But it depends on what they're trying to. Are we trying to just be good enough, or are we trying to burn this thing down? You know what I mean?
No, you want to get young assets and draft picks, bro. You just want to get young assets and draft picks. That's what they want.
If they want a young asset, then I don't think it get any better than Tyrese Maxey. You know what I'm saying? If that's out there, I think that's a trade that I would explore. You know what I'm saying? And then if I'm Brad Beal, I'd love to play with Joel Embiid. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what James Harden gonna do, but I would love to play with Joel Embiid. I think Joel Embiid, in my book, is a top 5 player in this game. You know what I'm saying? So that's the trade I would explore if I were them. But I mean, I don't know.
Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart.
Well, the problem with the Jaylen Brown thing, right? I don't think he make you bad enough to really reset. You understand what I'm saying? Like, is Jaylen Brown gonna be the type of guy that's gonna attract another star to come? I don't think so.
But you already got Porzingis and stuff.
Oh, is Porzingis gonna play 80 games or something?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Porzingis ain't playing 50.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so my thing is like, this is my opinion, Fred, right? I look at the draft landscape and I look at what the Sixers did. The league ain't like it, but that's the only way to really get better, bro. Like getting Jaylen Brown and being kind of good. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna get you nowhere like that. If you getting rid of Bradley Beal, who's a bona fide star to superstar, you got to start this shit all the way over. And Tyrese Maxey is good enough. He's young enough. He's, you know what I'm saying, to start this thing over.
Yeah, Tyrese Maxey was available to them, like I said, a couple years ago in the draft, man. I was definitely disappointed in that, but we picked up, Danny Avila. What about
because Portland doing some serious shopping over there? What about if Portland can give you Anthony Simons and Gary Trent Jr. with a first round pick?
I love it.
What you think, Cole?
I need 2 first rounds though.
Yeah. So you want 2 first, but Simons gonna give you 20, 23 a night.
But I got to pay him 20 to 25.
Not right now, though.
Yeah, but you gonna have to pay him right now. But think though, Mo, you getting rid of Beal contract though.
Yeah, you ain't paying them the super max.
So you getting rid of 50 to pay 20, so you saving 30. You can go get more people.
But check this out though, bro, real quick. And I know I'm gonna let Kobe go. Hey man, that pick ain't gonna be crap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I need 2 unless you give me a lottery.
You seen the West though, right? You seen how stacked the West is though, right?
But let's be real now. Brad Beal and Damian Lillard. Man, yes.
Hey. Yeah, and you know, I get it, and they got Grant.
Yeah,
they just picked up Grant.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you can be willing to get rid of Gary Trent, because you got Grant and you got the draft pick they just picked. I keep forgetting his name. What's his name?
Gary Trent is in Toronto.
I mean, not Gary Trent.
Sheldon Sharp. Talking about Sheldon Sharp.
Shade, that's what I wanted.
Sheldon Sharp. What's the wing they got? Not Gary Trent.
The dude from Carolina.
No. He's been in the league.
Not Covington, because
is it Covington?
Josh Hart.
No, Covington's with LA Clippers.
So Josh Hart. You can give up Josh Hart and Simons.
Oh, I like that.
I like
that. I like.
And you saw what Josh Hart proved that he can do when you give him a chance last year in Portland. When Dame went down, him and Simons, bro, they was killing. They both was averaging 20.
Jump in here, Cole. What you think, bro?
You know, I don't think Portland would get rid of Simons. I think they want to keep him, and I think they want to build their future with him.
Chauncey ain't
the Wizards would probably get Lillard before Simons. Damn. You know, you trade Billy Bill. Yeah. They'll it look like they're trying to get younger. Because why get Bradley Beal when they already had Lillard and CJ McCollum?
Yeah.
CJ McCollum he's a Bill caliber player. So I mean, if they got rid of him, and trying to build for the future with the young guys, then I don't see them doing a swap for Bradley Beal and Simons. They're going to keep Simons because he's their future.
Right.
Yeah. But I can see them ready to go ahead and let Lillard go. Let Lillard go about his way.
Yeah. Let me. So, while we speaking on Lillard, right? I know he posted something the other day with KD in the Portland Trailblazers jersey, what have you. Yeah. Being as though Kyrie just opted into his $37 million, right? And he pretty much have no control at this point. Right. Do you see some fishy type shit going on to the point where they could, what I'm saying? I'm not, look here, I haven't heard this or anything like that. But could you see a Kyrie for a Damian Lillard trade? See, that's that bullshit. Hold on. But because you guys just said it. But being as though Portland is in the rebuilding stage, if they're trying to rebuild and get younger and stuff like that, and being as though Kyrie will come off the books, and that's $37 million worth of cap space that's freed up, and then Damian Lillard's already under contract for the next 3-4 years or what have you, and would be a better fit with Ben Simmons, him, and KD.
Bro, let me tell you something, bro. Kyrie Irving, insert whatever favorite car you want. Porsche, Lamborghini, Mercedes. That's what he is, but he got a bad engine. Nobody want that shit. He a lemon, bro. Like, nobody want to deal with that. He look good. Everything look good. So you open that hood up and you like, damn, what's some cobwebs under there? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, bro. Like, his trade value is so low because of his attitude and his availability. Bro, you don't know Kyrie Irving. The Washington Commanders might change their name again, and he like, I'm taking the day off. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't want it. So
okay, guys. Let me ask you this because we gotta get to the bottom of this, man. Mm-hmm. This is probably one of the most talented basketball players we've seen.
The most talented.
One of the most exactly that we've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? His skill set is bar none.
Yes.
What the fuck is the issue with this guy, man? I don't understand this guy.
He thinks he's too much of a deep thinker, man. Like it's like it don't matter what the situation is in the world. Kyrie looks at it differently than everybody else, and you know what I'm saying. Yeah. He analyzes and breaks stuff down way more than the natural human does. Yeah. Whether he's right or wrong, that's not for me to say. I can't tell him he wrong for how he feel about shit, but. Yeah. No matter the situation, the scenario that's going on in the world, Kyrie Irving looks at it completely different than your average human. So you just got to deal with somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they asked KD about him when he first got to Brooklyn. It was when Kyrie was in China or something like that. He was doing the whole meditation thing every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they asked KD about Kyrie, and he was like, "Bro, that's just Kai. Like he's a different type of person. You got to know what you're dealing with." And you got to handle them, you know what I'm saying, as that. You can't go try to talk and treat Kyrie like a normal player. That's what because KD was like, he's not your average guy. He was like, Kai's different.
So I'm glad you said, and I mean to go ahead, Cole. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. Go ahead.
Well, one, Kyrie needs to prioritize basketball a little bit more. This is his job. This is what he's getting paid millions to do. This has given him his platform so he can speak out on different issues. But for some reason, he puts basketball and his teammates on the back burner for stuff that you just have no idea what the hell he's doing, what the hell he's talking about, because sometimes he just doesn't make sense sometimes.
Yeah.
But going back to what you guys said, part of the problem is the way KD handles the situation with him. And I get it. KD have a different personality than most faces of the franchise. Normally they're alpha males and they hold people accountable. But Kevin Durant doesn't do that.
He's a different leader.
He lets Kyrie just run free and run wild and doesn't say anything, doesn't check him. No. I guarantee he hasn't picked up the phone one time like, look, man, this is what I need you to do. Absolutely, I need you here. I need you present. I need you to hold yourself accountable. If you don't hold yourself accountable, I'm going to hold you accountable. And that's what if he want Kyrie to be the Kyrie that we all expected for that duo to be, he's going to have to be the one to put his foot in his ass, because Kyrie didn't get away with that shit in Cleveland. That's why he wanted to get out of there, because LeBron wasn't having that.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember one day Kyrie had 50 points, thought he was the man. And I remember, I don't know if you guys remember this, but it was the post-game interview, and everybody praising Kyrie how well he played. And LeBron tell him, good game, you hit 50, but don't let me ever catch you have another game when you don't have one assist.
Shit.
Like, yeah, he told him straight, yeah, you hit 50, but that wasn't you our point guard and you don't have one assist. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Inexcusable.
Hey, look, Kobe, I'm so glad you said all that, because I've been trying to talk to Fred for the longest and tell him. See, Fred swear that KD leads differently. My issue with KD,
by example, right?
I don't feel like KD leads at all. I don't think KD is a leader. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. A guy like Kyrie, bro, he has to be like the little brother to somebody. KD not gonna try to little bro nobody, so he can't play with a guy like Kyrie. KD might lead by example, but that's not what you. That's as the face of a franchise, you don't need lead by example. Like you said, I need somebody that's gonna put his foot in their ass. Like when Kyrie out of line, bro, you check him on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my issue with KD.
And Jay Will, that was a perfect point right there. Like KD wants to come to the gym and just hoop.
That's it.
He want to get his 30, 40, 50 and roll out. He don't want all the responsibilities that come with being the face of the franchise or the face of the league, because you got to do more than just be a superstar player. You have a lot of responsibilities to the team, to the organization. So yeah, that's a great point, and that's why I don't know why KD left Golden State, because it was perfect for him. He didn't have to lead. He didn't have the pressure of being the face of the franchise. All he had to do was go out there and be the best player on the floor. That's all.
What he was doing. They was winning too, boy.
Ego, Kobe. That's that ego, Kobe. That's the ego, that pride, right? And then my point about Kyrie, bro. I know we all got homeboys, brothers, sisters. Like Jay Will is literally my brother, right? But if he was bad for business, he wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't for your business, bro. Like we could be cool, we could be tight, but you know who them friends is, or that family who you like. I ain't.
And you guys are right, because you guys, like I said, you guys got my shit about that, and like I said, I was defiant on it. You know, I was like everybody. And brother Ron. Hey, you're right. Hey, shout out Double R. You absolutely right. The fact of the matter is this, man. I was saying that KD leads in a different way. And Kobe is actually right, and you guys are absolutely right. Yeah, he's not leading, period. He's actually the key call to this thing working big time. And the time is actually now, because right now, because on paper you have a pretty good team. Yeah. You pick up a couple of bench players and stuff like that. You got a team to compete in the East and maybe for the championship. But right now, everything is so much in a disarray and so much and unorganized and stuff like that. And Kyrie opting in without telling management. Kyrie holding practices outside of another practice. Outside, he keep disrespecting Steve Nash, and it's just it's too much bull crap, man. And you're absolutely right. It makes you look at it like, okay, KD, what the fuck? I get you want to do what you want to do, but you left this for this?
Yeah. Hey, Fred.
You left this for this?
Hey, Fred, I don't mean to cut you off. When you said about disrespecting Steve Nash, bro, y'all heard what Kyrie said to him at a team dinner?
Yes. I think it was at his house.
Yeah, it was at Steve Nash's house at a team dinner. They got into it. He said allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. He told Steve Nash, shut up, and how about you go show me Kobe's MVP trophies that the league let you steal?
That's the problem.
In this man's house?
I don't advocate violence, but that's the problem. I don't think nobody ever really put no hands on Kyrie Irving. I don't advocate violence, but once
they did. But they did. Remember? Do you remember his rookie year or second year in Cleveland? What's my man name that was in the backcourt with him from Syracuse? He put hands on Kyrie. Kyrie had a black eye for about 2 months.
Not John.
Right. I forgot about that.
The dude
He
came from Syracuse.
He went to OKC too. Waiters, Dion Waiters.
Dion Waiters.
Yeah, you're right.
What?
You're right. I forgot.
I never heard that, bro.
I didn't know that.
I didn't even know that.
Hey, Kyrie had a blackout for 2 months of the season. It's like it would never go away.
I forgot about that.
I didn't know that.
I
don't even remember.
Dion from Philly, man.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
Wow, man. Look at, man. John Wall to the Clippers, bro. Clippers
I don't
are
care
freaking
about none of that.
Me either.
That shit don't mean nothing.
Hey, that's an all goddamn injured reserve team. Show me something.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Like the Clippers with Reggie Jackson would have been better.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not. Yeah, he's there. John Wall probably can come off the bench. Who know? You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
I think John Wall gonna start. Reggie Jackson gonna come off the bench. That's the whole reason why he wouldn't play for Houston.
I wouldn't do that.
That's the whole. But you got to think about it, fellas. That's the whole reason he didn't play for Houston.
I don't.
Houston wanted him to have a bench role. John Wall said he wasn't playing unless he's starting. He needs to. He said he felt like he can go somewhere and still start. So if he signed with the Clippers, best believe they're telling him he's gonna start. Because he could have went and signed anywhere and started.
Yeah.
Are they homeboys? Like, do y'all know if they tight? Like Paul George, Kawhi.
Yeah, Paul, I know. I heard Paul George and John Wall is tight because Paul George was going to come here at one point.
It could work then because you need that chemistry. That's the thing. You need that. I don't think Kawhi tight with nobody, but him is his family. But you know what I mean. It's not a good or bad thing. It's just a thing. You know what I mean. But you gotta have that chemistry for it to work. So if they got chemistry, that's cool. But who they got on their medical staff? Because ain't none of them boys played full season in years.
I know, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I rock with Paul George the long way too. I like that boy, but whoo.
Hey, let me tell you something, man.
60 games, man. That's
but
it.
But they deep though, bro. You look at their squad though. They deep as hell.
Hey, look. Kawhi Leonard told them boys when he signed, "I'm not playing back to backs."
Yeah.
Like they know up front, I'm not playing back to backs. I'm gonna take my load management.
Popovich started that shit, man. Yeah.
Hey, bro, real talk. The worst ticket you can buy is a goddamn Clippers ticket.
Hey, you better go buy that bitch an hour before the game and watch the boys warm up first.
Kawhi liable to get in that motherfucker. I didn't see it before.
Yeah.
Get out there, start playing like, I ain't feeling it today.
He don't feel good in warm up, so he out.
I ain't got it.
Hey, look, guys, let me ask you guys this, man. In terms of last week's NBA draft, who are your winners and your losers?
That's a good question. Man,
winners and losers.
I think the Detroit Pistons are winners. Because I think Jalen might end up being the best player in this draft, and then you get Duran. I like Duran. So
yes,
losers, man, it's hard. I hate when people say losers in the draft because you don't really know who good or not. Like we could keep it 100. It ain't no generational talent in this draft. So I know I'm copping out, but I don't think it's no real losers yet because I can't even say the Knicks losing. If you go out there, you sign Jalen Brunson, and Jalen Brunson end up coming in averaging 20-25 a game, and he's their answer at point guard, then did they really lose? You see what I mean? So I would say Detroit, unanimous winner, and I don't really have a loser.
That's my exact same answer, really. Like, I couldn't really think. I mean, I was going to try to think, but I can't really think of just a loser. You know what I'm saying? It's too many factors in the offseason with the NBA to just say who lost. You know what I'm saying? After the draft. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if we revisit this question after the offseason, like once the season is about to start, then you can look at the draft pick according to what moves they made in free agency. Because right now, it could be a chess game. Like, we might think, that was a bad pick for the team, but then they go make a free agency move and now that pick work. You know what I'm saying? So it's really hard to say right now after the draft, but definitely, though, I like Detroit, though, with what they got the most.
What you think, Cole?
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that as well. I think Detroit, they definitely was winners. I think if any draft year that you can't really say there was a loser, it would be this year because there just wasn't a lot to pick from to really raise your eyebrows like, okay. Because I was looking at the Knicks. I'm like, the Knicks, they still, don't know how to draft and stuff like that. But you think about it, there really wasn't anybody out there to give them that splash for their fan base to say, okay, we got somebody now that's going to help us in the future. So I'll go with Detroit. And but I think what's his name going to OKC?
Chet hungry?
Chet.
I think he's going to work out for them there. I think he really will. Is he going to be KD? No.
Hell,
but
I hate it when they say that shit.
Yeah. But I think he's going to be a good player for a long time for them. As long as he takes care of his body, he's really frail.
Please,
you know what I mean? He gets strong. Stay away from injuries. I think he's going to be a really good player, especially with the way the league is played today.
Right now.
I agree 100%.
Hey, fellas, I got a quick sidebar question. So, do after this these last couple of interactions on the internet, right, on social media, do y'all think Draymond Green is starting to get a little beside himself on Twitter and social media?
He's doing too much. He's smelling
himself, right? Hey, that shit with Kendrick Perkins, he was tripping. He was tripping, called the man a coon. You know what I'm saying?
And he in the new media.
Yeah, Perk checked him, and you ain't seen Draymond respond since.
He ain't
say nothing about it since.
Yeah, you got to watch it with some folks, man. Hey, look here, man. That coon word. Yeah, you taking it to another damn level. And look here, man. He's smelling himself right now. I understand you got those tips and stuff like that, but you act like, bruh. You act like they throwing a parade and stuff like that just because of your ass and stuff like that. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
you back, but you act like you've been.
You a pimp, bro. You ain't glad it's night. Chill out. You know what I'm saying?
Say it again, bro. Say it again, bro.
Tito Jackson.
That's what he is. God damn. Yeah, man. Kobe said it best, guys. But look at and to all our viewers and listeners, I want to apologize. I'm getting a couple of text messages. In terms of you guys can't not accessing us on Facebook. We sincerely apologize for that, and we'll definitely look into that, like I said, sometime after the show. So we apologize for that. Also, Jay, go ahead and tell these cats what they need to do, man.
Make sure y'all subscribe, hit that notification bell, turn on all post notifications, man, and come interact with us, man. Leave some comments on the videos, all that.
Absolutely. So look here, guys. In terms of my winners and losers of the draft, right? Yeah, I agree with you guys. I like what Houston. I like what Detroit did, and I like what Houston did, right? Yeah, right. Houston had 3 first-round picks. I think they maximized that to the fullest. In terms of my losers, I got the Wizards up there. I do. I got the Wizards up there, and I have Sacramento up there. And the reason why I have Sacramento up there, I give it to them in terms of the pick with Keegan Murray, but at the same time, they had the 4th overall pick with that was. From what I've heard, was in high demand. You know what I'm saying? Was high demand. They wanted to draft Jaden Ivey, but Jaden Ivey never showed up for any physicals, never answered any telephone calls. So he pretty much told you that he didn't want to be there and didn't want you to draft him. So you had a 4th overall pick that was in high demand. You could have got the farm and some for that pick. It seems like every year it's a Sacramento Invitational when it comes to the damn draft, because they're always anywhere between top 3, top 5. They could have maximized that big time, but they didn't. But it's not a shot. This not any shot at Keegan Murray at the end of the day, which is a good pick. The Wizards, man. As me and you was talking behind the scenes, Mo, they're a safe organization. They're a safe organization. Let me throw some players at you, bro. Like I said, we just drafted Johnny Davis. Last year, Corey Kispert. The year before that, Denny Avia. Year before that, Rui Hachimura. A year before that, Troy Brown. Anybody seen where Troy Brown is at these days?
Yeah, where the hell Troy Brown?
Exactly. Right. So who was on the board when Troy Brown was there? That was Robert Williams. We needed a big guy at that time, but you passed on the draft Troy Brown. Look here, I'm not a fan of the general manager like that. I'm really not. When you got rid of Ernie Grunfeld, you had the chance to blow this whole entire thing up. I wanted Troy Weaver. Everybody knows that, which is the general manager of Detroit. You end up bringing in hiring Tommy Shepard, which is a protege of Ernie Grunfeld. So I mean, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Right. But this is the same organization, as I said before, guys, drafted Jan Vesely over Kawhi Leonard. Let that sink in your head right there. We drafted Jan Vesely for Kawhi Leonard. Where is Jan Vesely at? Have anybody seen Jan Vesely?
Man, he probably somebody EuroLeague MVP.
Right. So
Yeah.
I never trusted this franchise since then. Yeah, you got two obvious first round picks with Brad Beal and John Wall. You couldn't mess that up. Stevie Wonder couldn't mess that up. But the problem that I have, it's a safe organization. They never want to jump out there and hit home runs. They want to hit singles, and they're satisfied. And when you hit singles and you draft safe players and with high character, you get mediocre results. And that's the issue that I have with this organization. This is nothing against Johnny Davis, but at the end of the day, bro, I thought you should have been more aggressive. I don't know if the asking price was too high. Trade the pick, do something. You had AJ Griffin right there. He shot over 50% from three. You know today's NBA is an inside-outside league right now. I don't understand why you draft somebody that shoots 35% from the field and 30% from three-point range. I didn't get that. No. So, but it is what it is. I keep telling you, man, I can run this damn organization if they gave me the keys to it. Just give me the keys to it, man. I mean,
note on AJ Griffin though. The reason why the Knicks get traded out is they didn't like his medicals. Like AJ Griffin been hurt since high school. That's the problem. That's why he slipped in the draft. He has, maybe a chronic knee issue. Allegedly, I ain't see his medicals, but that's the word on the street. That's why he slipped down the draft board. But I can't. I'm not a Wizards fan. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Another reason I don't know is because college basketball is hard to judge unless that person is a generational talent, because the rules are different. The paint is packed. You understand what I'm saying? And then coaches too. So, and y'all know y'all play the game. Coaches dictate a lot in college, more so than the NBA on shot selection. So we don't know what situations Johnny Davis was in when he was shooting those threes. Was he wide open? Did the coach want him to catch? What did he want him to work off the dribble? How did he want him to shoot? In the NBA, I think those shots will come a little bit more naturally. So that's why it's hard for me personally. That's why I'm not an NBA scout to judge talent. I just don't know. I'll be honest, back in the day, they said the only person that could guard Michael Jordan was Dean Smith. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same for some of these players. We just don't know.
Yeah. No, like I said, you guys got a point, man. I just, like I said, man, you just get tired of mediocrity at the end of the day, man. And I want them to be aggressive. I like I said, I wanted Shaedon Sharp. I mean, what's his name? Shaedon Sharp.
Shaedon Sharp.
I like him. Shaedon Sharp. I like that youngin', man. We didn't see him on the collegiate level, but I liked and loved what I saw from a footage standpoint. I wanted, I like Jaden Ivey as well. I wanted them to be as aggressive as possible. You know, what are we saving these picks for at the end of the day? That's right, Leonard. Hey, give me the keys, bro. Give me the keys. That's right. I'm telling you, we can run it, man. We can run it. We can run this daggone thing. Give me the keys to the Washington Commanders too, champ, while we at it, for real.
Hey, why they out there having damn cheer practice?
hey, first of all, man, they're Q dogs out there, man. There's Q dog, yeah. That's what
Mo. Hey, they had some Q dogs on the team. They out there damn stepping and shit, doing all the busting splits and shit in the middle of practice, like, bro.
Hey, it's all good if somebody pull a hamstring and shit.
Right. All right, look here. Before we wrap this up, guys. So look here, man. I want to ask you guys. I got to ask you guys a question, right? I'm always on TikTok, and I see little things here and there. And this actually came to mind, right? Mm-hmm. So, before dating or when dating, should a man be financially stable before dating? Your thoughts? Should a man be financially stable before dating?
But the question is, who is he dating? You know what I mean? Like, there are some sugar women out there. There's some Krugers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's keep it real. It's 2022 now.
Podcast, bro.
You know
do tell.
It just depends on what you're looking for. You know what I mean? If you're looking to get taken care of, then no, you don't need to be financially stable. Under my moral compass, I would like to be financially stable.
Hey, Camilla laughing, man.
I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if the woman like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying dating?
When dating, do a man need to be financially stable?
How old we talking? You talking about like?
Oh man,
hey, some variables in there.
I mean,
if we're talking like if we talking like
to,
college or something, you know what I'm saying? Like you trying to get your life together. So you know, I mean, you can't really say financially stable. Now, our age, you should want to be financially stable whether you dating or not. I mean, as a damn man, you should want to be financially stable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But 100%, you should be financially stable before dating. I mean, you a grown ass man. Like, how you gonna set an example that you can lead and take care of your wife, soon to be possibly, if you ain't got no damn money to do nothing? You know what I'm saying?
You stay in that Hattie Mae house. You know what I'm saying, in the basement, rent free. You know
hey, Jay Will though. I'm KD, bro. I just want to show up. I just want to pull up.
Hey, look, Mo, and guess what? I'm glad you said that. And what did we say KD problem is? He's not a leader, so that means you can't lead your family.
Hey, just want to be KD. Not about KD at this point, man.
And we good as long as I get the championship, right?
If that's cool with the sugar mama, shit.
What you think, Cobra?
It depends what stage of life you're in. You know, just like Jay Will said, if you're a younger person, you just maybe you're in college, you're just getting out of college, trying to find your way, getting your first job. You know, sometimes you come out of college with student loans and credit card debt, and you know, and you're just trying to find your way. You getting a job, working it down, but I mean, you still can date. You know, I mean, as long as you're not trying to, you know, skip steps and get into something really committed and trying to put a ring on somebody's finger. I mean, if you just casual dating and hanging out with somebody, getting to know them, you know, I don't think it really matters if you financially stable or not. But to Jay Will's point, I mean, just as a man for yourself, you should want to not to date, but just for yourself, you should want to be financially stable.
Yep.
Yes. I'll speak, like I said, from an older standpoint, right? I can't, from a younger standpoint, you guys have great points, valid points. From an older standpoint, there's nowhere in the world. I wouldn't be dating somebody, just be dating, and I don't have my shit together at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what dating could lead to. You know what I'm saying? If you vibing with this individual and the frequency level is the same, and hey, you know what? That relationship can take you, you know what I'm saying, as far as possible. But you want to have your shit together. You want to be on your P's and Q's. You don't want to be dating on a serious level. Like I said, staying in your cousin's basement and stuff like that. They ain't got no car, ain't got your shit together, bad credit, etc. That's not a good look, man. That's not that's a recipe for disaster at the end of the day. But I definitely want to get your thoughts and your points in terms of this particular conversation right in there, man. What you guys got going on this week?
Man, 4th of July. Probably go home, shoot firecrackers, something like that.
Yep. Same here.
See what reporter been lying about these free agencies. You know what I'm saying?
I saw somebody call Woj out about the whole Kyrie thing, man. They said unless Kyrie told you that himself, which I know he didn't, you made this whole story up. You know what I'm saying? Supposedly, Kyrie never was saying about he wanted to leave and making rumblings around the league. Yeah, like he always said that he was gonna opt back in and honor his commitment to KD. You know what I'm saying? Like he never said that he was gonna leave and go to the Lakers and do this. And they was like literally, I forgot what it was a verified analyst, media guy on Twitter. He called Woj out and said, unless Kyrie told you this out his mouth.
Sham. It was a sham.
Might not have been Shams, but it's somebody that he was like bro, unless Kyrie told you this out his mouth, which I know he didn't, what I'm and a lot of other people around me that I've been talking to is hearing, he never was saying that he wanted to leave and go to the Lakers and this and that. You know what I'm saying? But Woj is the most credible guy when it comes to that. Him and Shams. So
but this is not the first time that I heard Woj putting out like I said, false information and stuff like that. But it goes back to me, Mo, me and you had this conversation before, man, in terms of taking a break from these ESPNs and these Fox Sports. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the same thing regurgitated over and over and over and over and over and over again. And a lot of these media companies, man, they have agendas as well. They really do, man. So
they want to be the first, you know. They want to be the first,
exactly.
Break a story or something like that. But the players have a big part to play in this too, man. I get it. Handle your business. but just put it out there where you're going. Like, hey,
right.
Yeah, I'm a free agent. I'm gonna take some visits because that's what they used to do back in the day, and it was respectable. That in itself will generate media buzz, right? Like I'll give you a prime example. Back in the day, LaMarcus Aldridge and Carmelo Anthony, they were free agents. They were like, hey, we accepting visits. I'm gonna go visit Miami. I'm gonna go this place, and that created a buzz. You don't have to be like, yeah, we'll see. Stay tuned.
Yeah,
to be continued.
You know what I'm saying? Dragging shit out when you know you're gonna stay. You know you're gonna opt back in. I mean, for real. I mean, what are we doing this for? At the end of the day, we all know NFL is king. You don't have to do all that, man. I mean, it's not that serious, man.
The reason why the NFL is king is because they have transparency.
They really do, bro.
Like if somebody's on the market, right, they transparent with you and they let you know the situation. Hey, this is what it's gonna be. And 9 times out of 10, it's that. It ain't like when I heard about AJ Brown getting traded like back in March. Like they were like, or earlier than that, like February, around after the Super Bowl. Right. And it comes out that they didn't want to pay him because they were paying Ryan Tannehill and they felt that they could get better in the draft. That's what builds like the buzz when stuff is actually coming to fruition. Not this fake stuff, man. This ain't where it's at, man.
And they put drama around the same players every offseason, man.
I agree. Yeah. All right, so to all our viewers and listeners out there, like I said, a majority of them on Facebook, we can't get you right now for some reason, but we sincerely apologize. We just wanted to let you guys know up front, hey, that the cast, we will be on vacation for a couple of weeks. We will return for another action-packed show on the 20th of July. But with that being said, hey, our main man, Kobe Turner, will be on the wheels of steel. And like I said, he'll be doing the next couple of shows for the 6th of July as well as the 13th of July. Any final thoughts before we close off, fellas?
No, man, if I don't talk to y'all again, have a happy 4th of July. Stay safe, man. COVID on the rise.
Get well, Camilla. Get well, Camilla.
Definitely get well, Camilla. So, that's my thoughts.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Like I said, we appreciate you rocking with us tonight. And like I said, we'll see you guys in a couple of weeks. Our main man, Kobe Turner, will be rocking with you guys for the next couple of weeks until we return on the 20th of July. Good night.